That's literally the worst thing that could have happened to us. I don't expect there's gonna be a safety car, but that sucks. Welcome back to our F1 22 My Team career mode. This is episode 2. On Monday, I posted episode 1. If you missed that video, I'll include a link in the description down below. It was really, really cool. We built our Formula 1 team, signed our teammate, chose our engine supplier, and had a really, really cool race. Also linked in the description down below is gonna be link to these, the AR-12 sim racing glove. These gloves are actually fully customizable. You can toss your name, your gamer tag, whatever you want on the little cuff here, and then you can even go and toss on your country flag if you want to do that as well. They're really, really cool. It's a great way to support us and the guys over at IMB who make all of these gloves. If you want to check these out, there'll be a link in the description down below as well. Anyways, though, today should be a really, really, I'll call it an interesting race because today we're racing at Jeddah, and I have never done a race here before, so I have no idea how well it's gonna go, but today we're gonna find out. However, before we get into that, we do have some upgrades that we need to do. We've got 2,000 resource points in the bank after our first race, and we've gotta spend them, and I think I want some power mods. Let's see what we can find. So we've got a 27% discount on spark plugs. That's probably worth it. There's a big chance of failure, but I think that should be worth it. Let's go for it. I think we should go for some weight redistribution, I guess, for 600. Oh, okay. How about some aero? Hey, hello, our new front aero has now been unlocked. Very nice. You know what? Since we've got more resource points, I might as well use them on some more front aero. It's only a 27% chance of failure, and it gets applied before the Australian Grand Prix. So, you know what? I'll take that, I guess. That leaves us with 1,800 resource points. I think the only other thing I can actually do is some durability, and I guess I'll get it on a gearbox, sure. What we really need to focus on in the future, though, are these, our facilities. Right now, our only department that's level 1 is our aero. Everything else is level 0, so it's not looking very good. We're definitely gonna need to do some upgrades. That's easier said than done though, because all of these upgrades super, super expensive. Even the cheapest one is 1.2 mil, so I can't afford that just yet, so we'll have to come back to that in a little while. We'll see. Anyways, we've got 2 days before our next Grand Prix. Let's throw some bonuses on the team acclaim, I guess. Can't really go wrong with that. And I guess without further ado, let's advance some time. We got another upgrade onto our car, and we've arrived at Jeddah for our first Pirelli Hot Lap Challenge. Okay, so we can actually choose a speed zone or a drift zone. Interesting. Both of them actually give me the same rewards, 1,000 acclaim and 100,000 bucks. I think I'll go for the speed zone in the McLaren 720S. Let's give it a go. So for gold, we've got to get 98 miles an hour. That's how we get maximum points. Like I said, bear with me. This is my first ever time driving out in Jeddah. I've never done a practice race out here. I've never done anything out here before, so this is gonna be, whoa, a bit sus. Wow, that fights back. Oh my God, it doesn't turn. My McLaren! What do we do? Attempt number 1, 97 miles an hour. All right, we can clean that up, and that's an easy gold. Let's go. Absolutely fly. Get the early shift in. Very nice. Then stomp on the brakes just before it says to. Then nice slow line in. No big drifting. Anywhere near the throttle, and the thing steps out. Jeez. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, keep going. No, I just went slower. This is our third and final attempt. Come on, we gotta send it out here. Run it deep. Deep was actually better. Then get on the power. Come on. It like stalls out at the end. I have no idea. Anyways, 97 miles an hour. I get 50,000 bucks, 500 team acclaim. It could have been better. It could have been worse. Now that we've done our hot lap challenges, we can finally head into Jeddah. Let's go. I'm gonna go do some practice programs, and then I'll rejoin with you guys in 1 second for a shocking qualifying. Hopefully I can learn the circuit here. We'll see. Bruh, really?
We're eager to get out there, but I'm going to need you to be patient for a few minutes. We're just trying to zero in on an oil leak.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to hear when I was about to go out for my first ever qualifying session at Jeddah, one of the scariest racetracks in the world. So off we go, little NCP car. We're still trying to come up with a name for it, by the way, so stay tuned. I'm not gonna lie, in our practice session, things actually went really, really well for us. So maybe we can have the same thing happen here. I don't know, I actually feel strangely confident driving around this circuit. I actually really, really like how fast it is, how flowy it is. Every corner leads into the next like perfectly, and you've got to modulate the throttle in the corners. It's a nice circuit. When you're watching it on TV, you're like, that's got to be one of the most stupid circuits ever made because it looks so dangerous. It looks like the drivers are going to crash into every single wall. But when you actually play it, like in the F1 game, you're like, oh, I guess that circuit actually makes a lot more sense now. We'll see what we can do, though. Obviously, I'm going to need to get a little bit braver the more and more we drive this circuit, learn all of the corners, where I can go and ride the curbs and stuff like that, and where I can't. For right now, at least, it's looking pretty decent. The only downside is we do have the Mercedes engine, which I'm pretty sure is the third slowest. Yeah, I just got destroyed by Charles Leclerc. Good, good. All right, back to the pits. I'm gonna throw some new soft compound tires onto our car, and then we're just gonna watch myself fall all the way down the leaderboard. We went faster than Max Verstappen? How is my teammate in 13th place? I'm in 6th place. I don't understand how we're like on the back and like in front of way faster people. I've got to assume that people got held up on their lap, like Max Verstappen, Lewis, even Daniel Ricciardo. All of those guys should be way faster than us. I mean, let's see. Oh, yeah, we're already getting beaten. We're already down to 7th. Make it 8th. Get on the track. Out on the circuit for lap number 2, we have dropped down to 8th place for right now. I would imagine we're going to drop down, a lot more than that, though. To combat that, I am gonna absolutely send it. No, I still don't know where I'm going on this circuit, but I'm just gonna gun it as fast as I can go and kind of hope. I binned it. I binned it. I binned it. I binned it big time. I'm about to tumble all the way down the leaderboard. Let's see. Please, please, please don't be last. That's not right. Wait, what? Max Verstappen P1. Meanwhile, his teammate is down in P13. Mick Schumacher and both Alfa Romeos in the top 10 along with me. There is our teammate all the way in P15. Why did Yuki not set a lap? I have no idea what just happened, but I think we just got the luckiest qualifying result I ever could have asked for. We've got 25 laps of Jeddah. How hard can it be? I mean, I would usually say maybe Yuki's got a penalty, but he's starting in last. His engine must have gone bang during one of the practice sessions, and they couldn't put it back together. But anyways, Max Verstappen starting up in P1 with Charles Leclerc alongside. Pierre Gasly up into top 5. That's really nice. We're starting in P8, so somebody did pick up a penalty. Who is it going to be? There's Sergio Perez down in P12. That's crazy. There is my teammate in P15. There's Lando Norris alongside Nicholas Latifi. Sebastian Vettel alongside Albon. There's Yuki Tsunoda, and Kevin Magnussen is the one who picked up the penalty. That sucks. There's a very good chance we're gonna see that AMG at some point out on the circuit. It's very, very possible that there's gonna be a safety car. Bring on the broadcast formation lap. I love this. It looks so good. I don't know if it's just me, but I find the presentation during all of this just looks really, really nice. There we go. I can't believe we have Lewis Hamilton behind us. Things I definitely didn't expect to be saying, but that's just mind-blowing. Anyways, race strategy for today. Starting on the mediums, go until lap 14 or 11 on the hards, and then finish up the race. If we get a safety car, obviously that's gonna change, but Oh, we'll keep fingers crossed. Like I said, though, we definitely shouldn't be starting in P8. Rev it up, 5 red lights, and away we go for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Very nice start, actually. Nope, never mind. Not a nice start. Missed some of my early shifts. I'm getting overtaken on the left and the right. I've got sandwiched between Lewis and a McLaren, but I'm going to be able to fight it through and come out in front of them. I so thought I was about to end up so backwards. Got to get on the brakes early. Somebody's looking at my inside. I'm off the circuit. This is chaos. Absolute chaos. Anyways, this is going to be one of those races where we are going to need to settle in, buckle in, and relax. We know we're actually surprisingly quick out here, but I don't think I'm as fast as the AI. I think I'm already losing the slipstream. I can use some of my battery, but I don't think it's going to help. Yeah, those guys are fast. Those guys are really fast behind. Yep, look at Daniel Ricciardo and Lewis behind. They're basically swinging from side to side. Is Daniel Ricciardo about to go around the outside? Are you kidding me? No way. No way. I get on the brakes a little early to try to block a switchback. Was able to hold him off there. Nicely done. Now use some of my batteries. See if I can run. I still can't catch up to the Alphas in front. They are so fast. Daniel Ricciardo's actually kind of got a little bit of a problem, though, with Lewis Hamilton. I think Ricciardo would have sent one on us, but Lewis Hamilton has been able to overtake him. Oh boy. Okay, now we've got to defend against Lewis. Lewis is absolutely flying. I'm literally just looking behind me the entire time. I don't know if he's gonna go left or right. I'm so scared. He's just gonna overtake me. It doesn't matter. I'm not gonna be able to defend. Oh my god, he's playing with me. I've got the outside line. Lewis goes up the inside, then decides to do his best Max Verstappen impression. Thank you. And now we've got DRS, so maybe we can actually keep up with Lewis. Who knows? There is Sergio Perez behind in that other raging Red Bull. Like I said, today's gonna be one of those days where we go backwards a lot. Who knows? Even if I can get just 1 point, I would consider that a victory. But yeah, with these guys behind, I don't think that's gonna happen. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Okay, that Red Bull's OP. Red Bull OP, please nerf. That's just silly. Oh, wow. And take a look at the mini-map. One of the Alfa Romeos has dropped back. I would assume they went for an early pit stop after getting crashed into. That's probably my only assumption, if I'm honest. There goes Daniel Ricciardo. You know what, though? I'm actually not getting overtaken as quickly as I thought I would be. I was kind of expecting the AI to be like, boom, boom, boom. Overtake, overtake, overtake. But I'm actually kind of holding them off. Well, somebody has problem. Somebody has problem. It's Pierre Gasly. Pierre Gasly in P7's got a problem with his car. He's driving so slowly and he's defending against Sergio Perez. I'm actually flying up the rear of Pierre Gasly. DRS, go. He's got DRS as well. I'm not going to be able to gain right here. It's going to be on the next one. I'm thinking gain. I'm going to pull the Max Verstappen. I'm going to lift before the DRS line. We're gonna game the system, and now we're gonna go. No DRS for you, Pierre Gasly. Thank you very much. Go, go, go. Round the outside. It's not even worth it. All right, we got him. Thank you. See you later, Pierre Gasly. And speaking of people who are really fast, hello, Fernando Alonso. Goodbye, Fernando Alonso. Just go. I'm not even gonna bother racing you. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I need to think about my pit stop strategy and not about racing you. You know what, actually? If I can just sit behind Fernando Alonso, he's got crazy amounts of speed, and he's just giving me DRS sitting behind him, so you know what? If you just want to tow me for like the next 3, 4, 5 laps until I have to go into the pits, I'll totally take that. I'm not going to attack him. It's not worth it. Fernando, we have a temporary truce. Thank you. Okay, so update. Fernando is absolutely flying. He's finally caught up to the Alfa Romeo in front. That's given Fernando DRS, and now basically I can't keep up with Fernando. And I think if he gets past this Alfa, it's goodbye, Fernando. Let's see. Fernando goes to the inside. The Alfa closes the door. Fernando goes to the outside. Is he gonna make it stick? They touch going through the left-hander, and Fernando's not able to get it going. Is Fernando gonna make something happen on the pit straight? He goes to the outside again. Is he gonna make it around the outside, though? That's the question. He's got it. Switch back to the inside. Fernando, go. go. Can I follow him? I'm not gonna be able to follow him. I gotta slow it down. I gotta go back to my own game. I've got 2 seconds in front and a second and a half behind. Let's go until we've got to jump into the pits. Come on. We've made it to lap number 11 and we are heading into the pits, which is a very, very good thing because my tires are done so there we go. We've made it into the pit lane. Bring on the hard tires. Oh yeah, I've got to hold the button. Hold. Nailed it. Let's go. I'm actually getting pretty good at that. All right, hard tires on and away we... I don't know what happened there, but thanks, game. Anyways, go, go, go. Hard tires. We are going to the end of the Grand Prix. Unfortunately, our pit stop dropped us all the way down to P15, which really isn't that great, but we do have clear air in front of us. So once we get these tires warmed up, we should be able to just fly. Looking good. Actually, there's a ton of people in the pit lane. We're gonna come out right behind the other Alpha, or they're gonna come out right in front of us, unfortunately. Damn. Oh, that Alpha is struggling massively on cold tires. Reel them in. Reel them in. Let's go. Come on. On my lap, my tires were starting to warm up about here, so it's make it or break it. Come on. Use the battery. Come on. Give me some DRS. Okay, I'm gonna try to do the same thing I did to Pierre Gasly earlier. Use the DRS, catch up to him, and then lift before the DRS line. Actually, I won't even need to lift before the DRS line. That is beautiful timing. And now go. Go. Use the battery and use the DRS, and we should have him. Reel him in. Thank you very much. That move is so OP. It's not even funny. Let's go and stomp on the brakes. Lovely. That is P8. That is not something I thought I would be saying on race number 2, but this race is just weird. Oh, no! 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 That's literally the worst thing that could have happened to us. I mean, he was able to pull it nicely off the road. I don't expect there's gonna be a safety car, but that sucks. So much for the Mercedes engine being the more reliable of the choices. Nope, apparently not. Anyways, Daniel Ricciardo is behind 0.5 seconds. I do have some battery saved up. I've been saving my battery over the previous couple of laps, so I think we're gonna need to start to use it very, very soon. I think this is about to be a repeat of a couple of laps ago. Daniel Ricciardo sends it right before... I crashed into him. Is the car actually okay? No way. How is the car okay? I'm on simulation damage. You know how I said I was getting lucky? That proves it right there. Anyways, we get Daniel Ricciardo back, still holding P7 with 3 laps to go. Come on. Oh, whoa, I wasn't even paying attention. There goes the Alfa Romeo. Whoa, that's not usually an overtaking spot. That was sketchy. Anyways, I should be able to get DRS. Yes, I do. And I've got some battery to use. So reel him in. Let's go. Daniel Ricciardo is now behind. I don't know what happened, but that was crazy. Go. Use my battery. Use the DRS. Go on the Alfa Romeo. 1 lap to go. This is going to be a crazy finish. Final lap. Use it all. Leave it on the table. We are P7. My tires are definitely getting on a bit right now. They are not as grippy as they used to be. Max Verstappen with the fastest lap of the race. Oh my God, Max is already done. Wow. Max has already done the race. Anyways, we're looking good. Use some of my battery. Run from the Alfa Romeo. Run. I don't believe it. Use it all. Use it. Come on. Ran a bit deep. Hold him. Drag race to the finish. Use the battery. We're gonna do it. Go the right way. Got him. Let's go. I nearly drove into the pits. P7 for the NCP Motorsports. Fernando, driver of the day. Nicely done. I don't know how we just finished up in P7. That was a crazy result. I think we just got extremely lucky from the AI pulling some weird stuff in qualifying. And then we were able to get super lucky and stick behind some of the AI and just follow them through when they were way faster than us. And it worked out today. Max Verstappen P1, Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz P2, P3. Lewis Hamilton was actually able to not bottle this race. Nicely done, P4. Where is Sergio Perez? Sergio Perez! Valtteri Bottas! What are you doing? We got super lucky. Pierre Gasly went from P5 all the way to P12. Sergio Perez with the worst pit stop strategy on the planet. And Valtteri Bottas goes from P6 to P19. So I'm just saying, if you put those guys where they should be, I realistically finish in P10. And then if we didn't get super lucky and weren't able to hold off the Alfa Romeo and the McLaren, it would have been more like P12. So we got super lucky there today. Once again, though, we level up the squad up to level 3. We are looking good. We both had some damage in that race, which isn't so great for the bank account, but we're looking better now. And just like that, we're back in the AR12 HQ. The Australian Grand Prix is up next. We've got another hot lap challenge. It should be really cool and exciting. Subscribe if you want to see that. Don't forget to check out the gloves. Link is in the description down below. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you soon with some more. See you then. Bye.